A measure moving forward in Sacramento would ban companies from charging different prices based on data from customers' phones. The fair online pricing bill was introduced by Silicon Valley State Senator Aisha Wahab. She says that it will prevent companies from providing varying prices based on a customer's location, the status of their phone, browsing history, or other digital data. The bill has passed the state Senate and is now working its way through the Assembly. So we want to go in depth tonight on this measure with State Senator Wahab. Thank you so much for joining me live tonight. What exactly are companies doing to tailor prices, and how often is it happening?
It's happening very regularly. It's a common practice. And for example, if your battery is at 10%, and you just got off a plane and you're just trying to order a ride to get to your destination, they will charge you a surcharge because they know your battery is about to die and you are most likely located near an airport. We are seeing this time and time again. And so this bill largely is a pro-consumer bill that would prohibit some of these negative practices.
Okay, so tell me a little bit more about what the companies are tracking and factoring into their price.
Definitely. So they use a wide variety of different data, right? They are purchasing data from data brokers. They're most likely scanning the data that is on your phone, everything from your device, the year it was made, the model, the operating system, as well as your location and the installed software. We sign away a lot of our rights when we're downloading these applications. And what they are utilizing it for is to give you what they call dynamic pricing. This dynamic pricing, or sometimes referred to as surveillance pricing, is pricing tailored to an individual's based on their device or online behavior, often without transparency or consent of the individual. So they will charge you more if they can get away with it.
Okay, so as you mentioned, nothing right now illegal for companies to be able to do this.
Not at all, but people also don't know it exists.
How bad is this for consumers?
Every single person who has a device will get charged different prices. It is a common practice, regardless if you're trying to book a hotel, book a ride, order something online, literally Google something. We are seeing this across the board. It touches multiple different industries. It is a very common practice to basically charge you more as much as they can get away with.
Yeah, okay, so what does this do for customers, their perception of trust and fairness and transparency?
It actually doesn't exist for the customer. There is no transparency on how these prices are there. If you live in a high cost of living area, they will charge you more when you're booking a hotel because you can afford it most likely. If you use an iPhone versus an Android, they will charge you more. If you have the latest and greatest phone, they assume that you make more money, and so they will charge you more. We are also seeing people being discriminated against based on their zip codes, their ethnicity, and much more. So, for example, the SAT prep scores, if you live in a very high Asian district zip code, they will charge you more if you're looking to sign up for a tutoring program.
Wow, doesn't really seem fair at all. So when do you expect a vote in the Assembly, and how are the discussions surrounding your bill going?
We're very hopeful it should come out of the Assembly, hopefully very soon in August, and then come back to the Senate and at the governor's desk. We're hoping that people support the bill. It is something that consumers deeply, deeply want. In fact, the most recent Consumer Reports showed that 72% of respondents opposed their online information, demographics, and data just being used for this type of pricing.
Yeah, I'm guessing, though, there is some pushback from various industries. What have you heard from big retailers?
The big retailers and many others will say that, the market will balance itself. And the reality is that policy doesn't ever catch up to technology. Technology moves so quickly. And as a former person that worked in the tech space, I know what the algorithms are being produced and what they are trying to do to people. The reality is that unless we put the safeguards in place, corporations will take advantage of people however they can to make a profit.
All right, State Senator Wahab, really appreciate it. We'll be following the progress of your bill there in the State Assembly. Thanks again for joining me tonight.